official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena. Tonight, Miller Lite presents Bellator MMA, where we kick off the prelims now with 3 5-minute rounds at 169 pounds. Introducing the blue corner first, at 5'10", weighing in 168.2 pounds. His professional record, 4-7-1. He fights out of Brooklyn, New York. Introducing John Salgado. And across the cage, his adversary out of the red corner at 5'10", weighing in 168.8 pounds. As a professional, early on, he stands at 0-1. He fights out of New York, presenting Hugh McKenna. In charge of the action, referee Dan Mergliata.
So Dan Mergliata, our referee, as John Salgado and Hugh McKenna get us started inside the Mecca.
All right, you ready, sir? You ready, sir? Let's go, fight.
Salgado with the blue gloves, McKenna with the red gloves, and here we go. Salgado, the southpaw, and McKenna with the first kick.
The theme we're going to see a lot tonight is nerves. How do they control it? These guys are early in their careers, fighting at Madison Square Garden, big lights. The fighter who's relaxed is the guy who has the advantage.
Second professional fight for Hugh McKenna, fighting in his backyard. You know, so much focus, Jimmy, goes on Bellator 180 in the pay-per-view, but this is special as well for these two young men.
The reason is every fight is an audition. When you're making your way up, every fight is an audition. You want the voters to remember you. You want to get back here again.
Let's see who really engages first here.
Now McKenna's the one so far taking the center, trying to keep Salgado on the outside, but Salgado doing a good job of sticking and moving. He's not staying in one place.
McKenna trying to cut off the cage here. Little slip there by both men. Oh, right hand though, Jimmy. Nice knee. And again,
remember now, putting that hand to the ground ain't going to save you. A lot of controversy around that recently.
McKenna trying to establish a clinch here. And a good job done so far. A couple of knees land.
This is part of McKenna's strategy. He's always kept Salgado against the fence. This is the position he's wanted. Back against it. Good clinch, throwing knees, taking away the legs of Salgado.
Both men trying to deliver from this position.
Going for the guillotine, but doesn't have his hips activated.
And he's taken down right into side control.
Rookie mistake. Hips aren't activated. Guillotine's not going to help you. Just makes it easy for the guy to take you down. Nice mount.
Not a good spot right here for John Salgado.
And he's hanging onto the head. That's a bad idea. He wants to free up and start moving. You're not going to guillotine a guy from there.
And the head's free as well.
Now, for McKenna here, you want to slow it down. Take the energy out of your opponent. Make them struggle knowing they're not going to get out. Don't want to go too crazy right when you get a dominant position.
Trying to posture up and throw down some ground and pound. Tough for Salgado to control McKenna from this position. Really tough.
The problem is right now he's just hanging on with his arms. He wants to be mobile, has to move, use the hip escape.
McKenna staying really heavy, Jimmy.
Yep, when you're in bad position, that's when you don't want to hang on. You want to be moving as much as you possibly can. And I'm telling you, being under there, full mount, even if you don't land that big shot, man, it's fatiguing being under there. It takes all of your energy.
Big elbow. McKenna, very good control after the takedown.
Yeah, no submission attempts yet. Not trying to rush anything. He's content to stay on top of Salgado, take his energy away, and land those short shots. Minute 30 left. It's a lot of time. When you're mounted, it's forever.
Yeah, right? Scott Salgado pinned up against the cage now.
He's going Kimura, turning to a straight arm.
Go to cage, John.
He's trying to finish, but he's really got to commit his hips. Now going back to the Kimura, but in order to really finish that, he has to hop over into side control, just like that. He's going to try and really crank it. He's in good position.
Scream out on the top.
The hit is all over. Hugh McKenna with the finish.
That's what you talk about with patience. You don't go crazy. You let them struggle. You let them wear themselves out. Then you go for it. Good maturity for only a second fight.
Dan Mergliotta said, scream if you wanted to stop, or tap, I'm right here. And there was the tap.
Two bad options. You can scream or you can tap. It's not what you want to hear when you're in a Kimura.
That's an excellent point. Here's our Blackheart Premium Spiced Rum replay. The bold, 93 proof rum that's edgy to the core. Let's start with the takedown, Jimmy.
Yeah, beginning of the end here. Went for the guillotine, didn't have his hips behind it. Easy takedown. And what I liked, not just the mount transition, but the patience. Get the slam. He doesn't immediately go to mount. He takes his time. And once he had mount, took his time again. Kimura, no way he was getting out of this. Dan Mergliotta all over it. You see the tap? Great stuff by Hugh McKenna. Look at this step over. Nice and high. Doesn't let Salgado pull him back into half guard. Stays right inside control. And the referee, you knew it, I knew it. It was just a matter of time. Scream or tap. Either way, this fight's about to be over.
And there's the tap and a victory for Hugh McKenna.
That's something Hugh McKenna's going to remember for a long time. I fought at MSG and I won. It's a great feeling.
First round submission victory for Hugh McKenna. To make it official, here is Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, the tap comes by way of a Kimura. Official time, 4 minutes, 6 seconds into round number one. The winner by submission, Hugh McKenna.
Official time, 4:06 of round number one. Congratulations, Hugh McKenna.